We're going on to step 8, how to solve the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Hope you all are watching all my videos. So now let's just get started. So now we've done our adjacent swap and diagonal swap to put the corners in correct positions. So now our next step is to solve the yellow completely. So what we do now, we've always kept the yellow on the top and the white on the bottom. Now this time we're going to switch it, flip it over, and the white will be on the top and the yellow will be on the bottom. So now it's in the right positions already. So now we have to do, you can do both those moves. So you can do left twister or right twister for this. So you put it right here. So it's this one right here, the yellow, green, and red. Now I'm just going to do the left twister. And then if you do the left twister, then you have to do the left twister for all of them. If you do the right twister, then you have to do the right twister for all of them. So I'm just going to start with the left twister. So I'm going to doing the left twister. So now I've solved one of them. So now we have to solve the other yellows. So instead of moving to the other yellow, we're gonna take the bottom layer, only the bottom layer, and move it so we have it in this position facing up, all the way in the left corner. So now we do the left twister to solve it again, till you solve it. So now we've solved another one. So now we do the same thing. We move it here. So now it's on the left side. Now we solve that corner piece. Now that one's solved. Now we move back. Now we move to the final one right here. I'm gonna do the left twister till I solve it. So now I've solved the yellow. So it's not actually completely solved. So now we have to move them in the correct position. So right here. So we have it like this. So now we can do our last final step, step 9, to finish the solid Rubik's Cube. So step 9 is when you have two. So we have two of the bottom layers finished. Okay, and then you have two of them on right here, two of them on the corners, and one of them in the middle not solved. Sometimes you might solve it immediately when you solve the yellow, but sometimes not. So you will have like right here, so there's an orange right here, and it's not in the right position. So these two are solved and this one isn't, like for all these three. Also, you might have all of them for not solved, but sometimes you might have one of them solved. So if you have all of them not solved, then you would take any side and do the right twister. You would do the step that you have to do. But if you have one of them solved on this side, then you have to choose this side that's solved. So our algorithm to solve it is right twister once. So it'll be right here, and then the left twister once. So you're not turning it or anything or moving it. You just have to be on the same side. So left twister once. So after you do both of those, you should have a T on the top that shows a yellow and a red T also, right here. So you'll know you did it correctly. Now you do the right twister 5 times. So right twister 5 times. And now you should solve one of the corners. So now, when you solve one of the corners, you should have 2/3 of the yellow finished. Now you have to do, like here you did 5 times, you have to do 5 times left twister to solve the cube. If you can, maybe. So now I did the algorithm, but it's still not solved. So sometimes you might have to do it again. So now I have to do it again and do this to solve the cube. I solved my first corner. Now to my last corner. And there it is. I have solved the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. So you should be doing the steps to do all of them correctly. Thank you for watching.